Seahawks fans, today is a huge day for the franchise. The Seattle Seahawks just made a decision that's shaking up the hearts of the 12s. For the first time in 10 years, Tyler Lockett is no longer part of the team. The franchise made a bold move, and now the plans for the future are taking a whole new direction. But was it the right call? Let's break it all down right now. But before we dive in, if you don't want to miss a single hot update about the Seahawks, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Here, you get the latest news first. Since the end of the 2024 regular season, one of the biggest questions surrounding the Seahawks was how they would adjust their salary cap for 2025. Now we have the answer. Following the strategy from last year, the team made some key cuts to fit under the NFL's salary cap and free up space for moves in free agency. This Wednesday, Seattle announced the release of Tyler Lockett, ending a decade-long run filled with talent, professionalism, and an undeniable impact on the franchise. Lockett's contract carried a massive $31 million cap hit for 2025, way too high for a team that needs to reorganize its finances. With this move, the Seahawks save $17 million, though they'll still carry a nearly $14 million dead cap hit, meaning part of his contract will still count against the team's salary cap. Lockett's departure doesn't erase his legacy in Seattle. He's one of the greatest receivers in franchise history, trailing only Steve Largent in receiving yards, catches, and touchdowns. He's also one of the top returners in Seahawks history and holds the record for most Steve Largent awards, an honor given to the player who best represents the team's values. But time catches up with everyone. After 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons, Lockett's production dipped over the last 2 years. In 2024, he posted his lowest numbers since 2017, while Jackson Smith-Njigba emerged and solidified himself alongside DK Metcalf as one of the team's top receiving threats. The NFL is a league that demands constant renewal, and this time, youth played a big role in the decision. Lockett's release is just one piece of a bigger puzzle for the Seahawks, and he wasn't the only one to say goodbye. Over the past few days, the team has parted ways with several key players to clear cap space, including Draymond Jones, Roy Robertson-Harris, Rayshon Jenkins, and George Fant. With these moves, Seattle has already freed up more than $33 million in cap space, which could signal some major reinforcements coming in free agency. On top of that, the team is still working on restructuring Geno Smith's contract, which carries a massive cap hit in 2025. There's also a chance Seattle looks into adjusting DK Metcalf's deal, as his contract is one of the biggest on the roster. There's still a possibility that Lockett returns on a smaller deal, but the more likely scenario is that he finds a new challenge with another team. He seemed prepared for this outcome. Before the final game of the season, he even mentioned that it might be his last time practicing in Seattle. And in his farewell message, he made sure to thank the franchise and the fans, saying he'll carry only great memories from his time with the Seahawks. Now, the big question is, what's next? With cap space to work with and an offense in transition, the Seahawks could target new pieces to bolster their receiving core or even make a move in the draft. The NFL is a league that never stops evolving. But could letting go of a leader like Lockett come back to haunt the Seahawks in the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about this huge shift for Seattle. And of course, if you want to stay locked in on everything Seahawks, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Let's keep making noise, 12s! Go Hawks!